Okay, here I am. Hopefully you will return, guys. What's happening is that my cellular data, because my provider is, I'm using cellular data, and it works nicely, but the biggest issue is that it is shared network. So basically, it's getting slower as many people are in this network, and it's also like getting unstable. So if too many people will be in the network, so you basically get layered. It's same like in the World of Warcraft. You get layered into another layer, but this causes like it is okay-ish if you are like watching videos for, but it's even for gaming. It's like relatively fine because it will just pick up. But for stream, for some reason, when it layers you into different layer, so it can handle a load, you will just get killed. I mean, and it will not reconnect. Maybe it's just an issue of Streamlabs, but I do not know. So I'm sorry for these interrupts, but hopefully won't happen again. I'm also like putting quite a huge bandwidth through it. So yeah. So yeah, let's return to our team. I was talking about why exactly I do think that they are punishing a group rather than individuals that leave, because it's actually like game ruining experience if you do not have like anything different. So basically, yeah, let's return. You do have this beautiful here a button. You will hit find group and it will kill you again. No, it's working. So basically, yeah, you will get all these, and you just try to apply. I mean, I'm tank. I'm main tank, having like 2.5k plus rating in Mythic Plus, full heroic clears, some Mythic clears, not all bosses, but just some because it's impossible to pug it. But basically, yeah, you have all these, and why? Why you do have all of these? Because you won't be able to join any of them unless you already progressed. So they won't take you. So basically, what I mean, I'm tank. If I'm DPS, even with progression, you are not able to get there. They just get better item level because there is a lot of DPS players. So you just go start a group, write something like at Sarkaret, because you cleared everything and everybody left for some reason. But yeah, you just click this and just write something like, let's do this, shall we? It won't even fit. Okay, so you can do let's Sarkaret at Sarkaret and write like, oh my god, this is the most dumb tool ever. Please don't, please improve it, Blizzard. So yeah, this is the thing you are thinking every time you are creating group. This is the most stupid thing in the whole of World of Warcraft. I mean, even a borrowed power was not such as bad as Group Finder. I can definitely say you that the most. I mean, is it working or does it die? Did it die again? No, it is working. So yeah, the most issues World of Warcraft has is with this. You understand now? Because I mean, there are some issues in the game, borrowed power, too much grind, too much whatever, and they are solving like really bad spots because this is actually the weakest spot of all World of Warcraft. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, if you do not agree on this, I mean, you can not agree, but I mean, let's be serious. This is bad. This is really bad. Because what will happen is when another group joins, it will just kill it, and even you queued as normal, you will get heroic. I mean, what the heck is this? It doesn't even work. Did it die? No, server is working, so yeah, it just died. So you can see how bad it is, and it is bad just because some developers in World of Warcraft or Blizzard think that we should rather use guild. Why? 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 Why in on the earth should I be binded to some guild to progress and play the game I want to play? Why? There is no reasoning behind this. It is stupid. Blizzard, it is stupid. And it's not even working. I mean, basically, yeah, I mean, there is guild, my guild. Let's check what my guild is doing. Social rate. I level min around 400 and 405. I don't know. Yeah, that's a good start. Normal average. Have DBM and be on Discord voice. Weak auras also recommended. I mean, you can all imagine that this will be a shit show. This will be a shit show. I mean, I was doing on my server once. I mean, this is Doomhammer, so you can imagine like quality of guilds here is not that high. But I mean, I was with 2.6k rating last season. I was like third demon hunter on the server or something like that. Like players are real bad on this server. So basically, you can imagine this will be a hilarious shit show where like we will progress one boss and then just go home in like 4 hours, being on Discord, interacting with people. Like I mean, and these are all not needed interactions. Totally not needed because I'm not the leader of this guild. So yeah. And the most funny thing, the most like hilarious thing is, if I want to create a guild, where do I have it somewhere here? I did have it. This one, guild chatter. You need 5 people to create a guild. What on the earth is happening? Why I cannot create a guild and make these people join it? Why do I need to 5 people? I mean, I know that it can be random people that just will leave, but why? Why is this in the place? I mean, I will never believe that this is technical limitation. I will never believe it. I mean, I am engineer myself. I'm doing a lot of code, and I do not believe that this is technical limitation. I do not also think that servers are technical limitation, by the way, because everything is running in cloud, to be honest. So there is nothing like, there are data centers, and there is Europe NA, maybe like East NA and West NA can be like different, but yeah, servers, no way. No way, baby, it works this way. So yeah, basically, you cannot create a guild. You can join a guild, but guild is bad on this server. So what basically is left for you is this button and pre-made group. And then you do what? I mean, I just ran a bit from like real issue, but then you go here, you list the group, and what happens is that you are basically waiting. Europa. Did it return or not? Let's see. Yeah, we are back, baby. So super. Not super, but yeah, it is what it is. I mean, sometimes happens. I mean, there was like one day, I remember I wanted to stream, but basically what happened is that it all died. I mean, all data died. It was not able to even make a cell phone call. That's how bad it was. Okay, so basically, yeah, I'll just reduce quality here so my stream does not struggle. I just want to see if it is working. But yeah, to finish my thought, I will never finish it probably. But you are here waiting for people to join. You may just pray that they do not join before you, like, that you do not get 5 players too fast. Because if you get 5 players too fast, you cannot even progress with World Quest, you cannot progress with anything as a raid group. So you just wait. You can just sit here, like do this, /sit, or /sleep. And you just wait. And, you know, the best thing about it is that there is not even in-game integration. I'm sorry, there is no in-game integration for Warcraft logs. I mean, we do not need to see each specific damage or healers like HPS numbers. Blizzard, we do not need to see them. We need to see percentiles. You understand? We need to see percentiles, Blizzard. I mean, why the heck? I will show it if someone signs up. Why the heck do we need to visit third-party site in a browser to be able to verify if the player is good or not? Boosted or not boosted? I mean, I'm not even taking players without Warcraft logs. Because most players do have them, so you receive logs even if you do not have like logs yourself enabled. But yeah, I'm not taking players without logs. And I'm not taking players below 60 percentile. So I want players that are better than 60% of the players in the content. Even then, it is hard to clear. But why the heck we do not have this in game? I will tell you why. I will tell you why. Give me a sec. I won't find it, but I will just cite it. Because basically, mm, basically, we don't have it. We don't have it because, as game director of World of Warcraft, like retail World of Warcraft, said, Mythic Raid is not for PUGG. I know that he meant Mythic Raid, but obviously, it shows me a bit of attitude towards like pugging, that it is not like welcomed a lot. Because I do not see any reason why Mythic Raid cannot be for PUGs, if you know what I mean. I mean, there is no reason. I mean, players are striving. Players are striving to be released. Because, for example, I mean, there is like really good like example. I was reading some forums recently, and there was like really good example of this, that players were like, why the heck we don't have ability to join different raids for different boss. So, for example, imagine this: you are playing with Mythic raid, okay, with Mythic Guild as they want you to play. Super. So you play by the rules of Blizzard. You join a Mythic raid, and you progress to. I mean, last year it was what? To Kurok. So you progress to Kurok. Super. You're at Kurok, enjoying yourself and trying to clear it for how long? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? 4 weeks? It's Kurok. It's quite easy, but yeah, it can be like 4 to 5 weeks at at worst, I guess, in a good group. But basically, you have this 5 weeks of loot that you cannot receive. For me, for example, I cannot do this. I cannot get this. I could not get this in the last year if I would be in Mythic Raid. Because if I didn't get it first kill, I'm not able to join another group to help with the kill, obviously, and also get a loot and possibility. I mean, it's still very rare, so possibility of drop. You know what I mean? I mean, it's really bad design. It's like not allowing players. It's not even about like I don't want to join guild. I don't want to join guild, but it's still much more. Even players that join guild, this limitation that you cannot like join different instances. You have like this instance ID like is connected. You are just connected to one's instance ID. So if you join with your like raid leader, you will have to join the same. You will always be in the same instance. So only players that joined can go there. I mean, I don't know like specifics because I was not in Mythic Guild, but it works something this way, and people are just connected to one raid. For and I mean that was Kurok. Let's imagine Russia Get. How long will it take to take down Russia Get for a Mythic Guild? I mean, some guilds didn't even get it last year, so it means that all of them were tied to this one raid ID, instance ID, and they could not play any other mythic bosses. Why? Why would anyone with clear mind do this? I mean, it's not good design. It is not. I will never believe that this is good design. I mean, guilds are good for social aspect. For gameplay aspect, no. This is not good for gameplay aspect. I will never believe in, and I will never think that way. But yeah, basically, we run a bit from that. But what what I wanted to say basically is that we cannot pack Mythic. It shows me a bit of attitude towards packing itself, that they do not like it. They want you to do like guilds. But even in guilds, it still have like its issues. So it's not good. I mean, and why to do this? I mean, we are literally just eating bullshit from Blizzard developers. Why? Why? I don't know. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy, isn't it? Oh my god. So yeah, I mean, this needs to be fixed. I mean, if they do not improve Group Finder and pugging in general, I do not think this game can survive. Because there is someone who is doing PvP, or at least not even PvP. PvP is also like big aspect of the game, and World of Warcraft PvP quite struggles. But if they do not improve this group experience, there is somebody who is really good at this. There is somebody who has tons of developer teams concentrated on automatically creating teams that are created fairly, that are created without you needing to worry about this process at all. You just go and you can play the game. Oh my god, what is this game? I mean, you cannot do this in World of Warcraft, which is like literally just it's not good. It's not good for the game. It will never be good for the game. I mean, there is like a huge possibility for lore things in World of Warcraft. There is like a lot of things that are good, but I mean, wake up! You are not creating game in 2004. You are creating game in 2023, where people do not have time, when people just want to sit behind their computer and play the game. They do not want to create a group, put an effort. Okay, I will put an effort. It will take what? 40 minutes to take a group? It can be something like that. So it will take 40 minutes for me to create a group. And after that, what will happen? After these 40 minutes, I will start to struggle. What I mean is basically After these 40 minutes, we clear one boss, we either wipe on it or we kill it, and half of the group leaves. Okay, I mean it's just like how it is. I mean yesterday I literally it was on the stream. I stopped raiding because of it. It was just one tank, but it got me like so tilted that I mean what? And we don't have Warlock, so now we need to find another tank, and we also need to wait until he flies to us. Why? Why is something so complicated in the game? I mean, what's happening? I mean, I was doing a lot of PUGGs like last season, and I mean, this was literally just the worst thing of it all. It's just that it is not respectable to your time. I mean, they have done so big progress in respecting your time overall, but in this, just because they are stubborn, I don't know if ever like any WoW developer will see this, but if you are stubborn, you will lose your game. And it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not how business is made. You cannot be stubborn. You need to be open minded. You need to test new strategies. I mean, and if and don't let me even start on PvP. This one, Solo Arena. I mean, don't get me even started on this. What they've done is basically they do not give you gladiator title. Okay, we are fine with it. Okay, it's not that experienced players can get it. Oh, okay, okay. We are not getting gladiator title there. But what they have done a different. They reduced amount of conquest. But they reduced amount of conquest. Why? Because it's too popular that no one is playing. It's too popular and no one is playing twos and threes. No one. Because this is so much easier. Because you do not need to go yourself and create a group. Group is created for you. So people even go, I mean, it's crazy. Because queue times for this is about like 1 minute or 30 seconds. For this, it's about 7 minutes, but people still go for this. And it's like favorable way of playing the game. And they are reducing conquest to what? To prove their point, to prove that they were right, that people do not play it, and it looks like it's not that they were right, and they think that people play it because of conquest. I do not think that people play it because of conquest or honor. People play it because it's a good way to play fucking video game. No way. No way they are this dumb. I mean, I'm sorry, but no way. Nobody can be this dumb. I mean, it's stubborn. It doesn't make any sense. We should not play the games this way. This is the correct way. And I started like thought about that there is always somebody, and there is somebody. You want to see who? I will show you who. Okay. I hope I will show you. These guys. These guys. They do have experience with creating groups for random people, and they are creating MMO RPG. It's extremely popular game, which on new engine with new graphics, and their experience can destroy World of Warcraft. Like literally just destroy it. I mean, by destroying, probably World of Warcraft will not lose players that they do have because they are fans and whatever. But destroy, I mean, in the terms of new players, newcomers. When someone is someone wants to start MMORPG. What MMORPG I should play? Let's see his journey. Final Fantasy, Destiny 2, Star Wars, Lost Ark, World of Warcraft. First MMORPG, World of Warcraft. Yeah, I can agree on that. World of Warcraft is still the best MMORPG out there. I want to try actually Guild Wars, but from my like understanding, the best MMORPG is still World of Warcraft. But the issue is when Riot MMO comes around, it may change, and it will change unless they learn. And the thing is that they do not even try. I mean, they probably just have like an opinion that they will wait what will happen, and if they can copy something, I don't know. Maybe they will do something like that. But overall, I don't know what do you think, guys. But this is crazy. Holy moly, this is really bad. And the thing I am most sad about is that why? 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 I mean, they have ability to do this. I mean, this solo shuffle should be there for raids. There is like raid finder, but this should be on all difficulties. Maybe not mythic, but even on mythic, you just have a requirement that you need to clear heroic first. It's easy. Just make people progress through ratings, make them progress through like raids, and if they progressed enough, they are able to join another. So you clear just this. Easy. Solved. Problem solved. I mean, if somebody is stubborn and pride too much to acknowledge that people are hilariously good at video games, I'm sorry, but times changed. I've grown up behind computer. Many people grown up behind computer in this generation. And the thing that people are bad at video games, it's just myth. People are bad at video games when they want to be bad, when they are bored, when they grieve, when they do things on purpose. I mean, you cannot still like change this. If people will want to join and ruin, but you have full control over it. You do not put this barrier. Is it not barrier? It is burden. You do not put this burden on players. You solve it yourself. Take a responsibility for creating good group of players. And if there are like some griefers, you just punish them. So, for example, easily solved. I mean, I'm developer, but I'm not game developer. There may be some limitations I'm not aware of, but easy enough. You are DPS, you should meet some requirements to join this one. It can be as easy as proving grounds. So you need to pass proving grounds, like some sort of proving grounds, and you can join this, like LFR. If you perform to some level in LFR, you can join normal difficulty, heroic difficulty, mythic difficulty. But you need to perform to be able to join like harder difficulty, get better gear and the stuff. I mean, why? Why we are not doing something like this? And you, next to this, can have guilds, social events, world events, regular MMORPG, but the competitive part of it should be controlled via algorithms because they are good. I mean, matchmaking systems are good. You should be even in PvE able to create like good matchmaking, and it's frameworked. It's just framework. You can make it work really easily with like no like big understanding of it. It's just really easy. They are just lazy to do this. Just prove a point. World of Warcraft is a guild game. Why not call it World of Guild then? Why? Why is it World of Warcraft? Let's call it World of Guild and be done with it. I mean, I'm so mad because I like this game. I like the vibe of the game. I like the lore. I like how it looks like. I like everything. Until I started joining like group content. I can definitely say you that. Until I started joining group content in World of Warcraft, I enjoyed the game. When I started to join like group content, this like passion from the game started to disappearing a bit, and yeah, it's getting even worse each year. I mean, I stopped playing in Shadowlands just because of this. I was PvPing because I thought that I'm really bad at PvE, which was true basically, because it's quite hard actually. But I started PvPing, but because I didn't have like any success, and it was not able to break through some barriers, and it was like boring as hell. Because all the time I need to wait for my comrade to come around. If he is not online, I cannot play. All of them left. I cannot play. I need to find a new one. Why do I need to find a new one? Why the game cannot find me a new one? Why the game cannot help me? I mean, these systems are not like bulletproof. There is still some like possibility of win trading and whatever. But man, let at least give it a try as an additional like game mode. Give it a try. Give it like raid finder, all tiers. When you finish this tier, you get this reward. When you finish this tier, you get this reward. When you finish this tier, you get this reward and leaderboard. Easy. Same for Mythic Plus. I do not see any reason. I mean, for Mythic Plus, it's much easier because it's smaller group, but still, it's like, it's really bad. Just make it that keys do not deplete, they are still the same level, and you just join with the key you have, and you are put together with players with the same key. And if they do have the same key, then you play the dungeon, and if you won the dungeon, increase the level of key of all of them. Easy. I mean, I should have started. I should go into the game development probably. Maybe I'm not missing something. Maybe when I join some company and go into game development, I will be like, oh, I was so stupid. Oh, I was so stupid. But I don't know. This is just literally. I don't know. Just let me know what you think in comments because this is. I mean, it's pissing me off. To be honest, it's pissing me off as never because I really enjoy playing World of Warcraft. Not just that it is lagging as hell. How much am I getting? 37 FPS. Come on. Even Jedi Survivor can do more. And that's something. But yeah, even that. Okay, lag. Never mind. But this aspect of the game, it's crazy. I do not want to join the game and wait. I do not want to join the game and need to create a group. I mean, I'm from the work. I want to play the game. I want to enjoy the game. I don't want to work more. I mean, on something which is like stupid, which is like create a group. Your group has been disbanded. Enjoy another 45 minutes creating another group, which will disband on 2 pulls. I mean, I will show you this. 43 vibes. 43 vibes on Scale Commander. Do you have more? Probably not. Was I lucky? Not. I was not lucky. It was the worst. It was the worst nightmare ever. And I didn't even have joy after killing it. Not even a bit. Yeah, maybe a bit because I was like, oh, finally this is over. That was my only emotion. That this is over. And I mean, they need to change this, but I'm afraid they won't. You know, I am afraid they won't change it. You know why? Because raiding is not for PUGG. Mythic Plus is not for PUGG. PvP is not for PUGG. World of Warcraft is not for PUGG. You know what? Fuck you. I'm done. I'm done. I mean, what? What? We are players. We are customers. We pay $50 for standard edition and then $12 each month. For what? For not having proper group finder? Even though there should be no group finder, the game should be able to find you no pre-made groups for like endgame content. No pre-made groups for endgame content. Create groups automatically. It is abusable. Yes, it is. But you are still able to play the game. I will tell you this. Okay. Let's take another example. So, for example, I want to play a bit also, but it's just I mean I'm full of this, you know. I'm full of this. I wanted to enjoy Dragonflight, but I'm rather dealing with okay, I'm not dealing with grind systems, which are kind of fun to be honest. I mean, grinding Torghast is not fun, but having like different covenants, different abilities, I mean, it was good. Even some of these abilities survived until this day because they are good. People want this. People want new shiny abilities. People want to feel good when playing their character. They want the new ways of playing their character. They do not want endless grind in PUGG. I mean, they don't want it. Yeah, but they don't want to join guilds as well. This is stupid. This is stupid and stupid and stupid, and I am standing for it. This is stupid. It's maybe that because I was not playing it back in 2004. Maybe I would be talking different. Yeah, maybe I would be talking different. But that's also like a different thing because maybe I am a boomer, but my gaming experience is not boomer. If you know what I mean. I mean, basically, I started to gaming like quite recently after I left my parents because they were like kind of against gaming in general. But yeah, and I'm like I have like 5 years, 6 years, 7 years of game experience, something like that. I've played like several games, like racing games. I quite enjoyed racing games actually. Racing games, then strategies and the stuff. But you know, I can tell you that nobody, nobody will ever play in guilds in 2023. Only boomers. It's really nice to have a community. It's really nice to have friends in the game, but you can find a different ways of making friends. You can find like different. I mean, it's PVE. You have so much opportunities to create some content, and if you want to socialize, you can socialize these groups that. And internet died again. Nice. It did not die, just World of Warcraft died. Interesting. This is just really bad day for internet, I guess. I mean, yeah, and that's what I do have on my heart. I will show you one another thing. So basically, yeah, let's imagine this. I will get back into drawing, painting, and we will share our screen to see. Okay, I'm watching myself. Yeah, here, this one. Okay, so basically, yeah, what I wanted to show. Uh, yeah, I mean, I do have quite a lot of issues with this. I'm losing thoughts. I am losing my thoughts. But basically, what I wanted to say, it was hilarious. I can assure you about this. What I was talking about. This is really bad. This is really bad connection. But yeah, basically they are not making money. And I will show you one thing. Let's go. I mean, I'm lagging as well a bit. Hope this works now. Yeah. It looks like I'm still streaming. Okay. This is like really funny. My rendering. Okay, let's just close it for now. My computer just died. Okay, so let's get this clear. What I want to say, what I want to share. So basically, you work hard. You work really hard. And you go to office or factory or whatever, and you work there for 8 hours. So you end at 16, I mean, it's too big, 16:30. So you end at 16:30. You need to shop and get home, so you get home around like 17:30. You are at home. Then you need to like eat something or whatever. So you get to your game at 19 o'clock. That's if you are single. If you are not single, you are married, father, mother, whatever, you need to spend some time with your family. So, I mean, let's say you spend 1 hour with family or more, it depends. But I mean, for me, basically, it's mostly about like 21 or 22. It depends. Like some days you have more time for games, some days you want to spend more time with family, and that's good. You should definitely spend some time with your family. But basically, yeah, it's 21. So let's say, I mean, I will erase all this. So we are getting at, you ended work, you are tired, don't forget about it. So we are getting at some common number, which is like 8 o'clock in work day. I'm not talking about weekend because sometimes in weekends you want to, hang out, get out of the city, get into nature, whatever. We are gamers, so we probably will spend like 16 hours gaming, but yeah, let's not talk about this now. But yeah, basically, what will happen is that it is 8 o'clock and you join a game. 8 o'clock. You start it. Start. Then it takes 45 minutes to get a group. So it's 20:45. Group ready. Group. What? Incorrect. Group ready. Then you need to fly to the raid. So you start raid and 21. 21. Let's do this because this is like crazy. Start raid. Start raid. Yeah, I cannot write. Too much time behind computer. How does this work? Start raid. Yeah, I mean, I can probably just use Notepad, but never mind. Let's just do this. And let's just write it like differently. I'm sorry. This is just better like this, like text. So we do it like bigger. Can be 20. And thick. So 20 20:00, you start game. Then 20:45, your group ready. 21, you get start raid. You will be wiping, let's say like every boss fight takes 5 minutes. So you wipe in general like 5 times on each boss. So 21:30 you killed first boss on mythic, or not mythic, heroic, it's just PUGG. In PUGG we do not have a mythic privileges. Hopefully one day we will have, but I think it will change with Riot MMO. They will destroy this system, and Blizzard will just copy, or Microsoft won't be stupid enough to keep this not working system working. So basically what I'm talking about, 21:30 you kill the first boss, you are, whoo, it was super nice, let's go to another boss. Okay. But 40% left. People left. Okay, so you are like, let's find another people. We are looking at 60% of the group, so it can take 20 minutes. So 21:50, found all new players. I mean, you do not know if they are good, you don't know, I mean, let's not concentrate on this aspect, but basically at 21:50 you found all new players. There are no meeting stones inside of the raid. So either someone needs to go out of the raid and summon them, or they need to fly. So they fly for... I mean, flying is the least, because it's fast. Let's imagine that you had to walk it in the past expansions. I mean, I cannot imagine that. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I was not raiding back then. So 20 to 15, they are at you, because like 10 minutes they fly and 15 minutes they walk in raid to reach you. Because even if they get into instance, they are not teleported right next to you. They reach you. So you proceed to another boss, which is like the second boss. Let's say that you already cleared the trash and everything, so basically at 20 to 15 you start another boss. So it takes like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, so it's 20 to 45, second boss. Killed, but 60% people left. Because there was like really cool loot for a second boss, and people that joined just left. Nice. So now you need another 30 minutes to get ready. So found new players. They need to fly. 23, 35. They reach you. When they reach you, what will happen? You will start another boss. So you started another boss, another half an hour. So it's like this. Killed, third boss. I mean, we are expecting that people are just failing a bit. So basically, you are... I mean, let's expect that there are a few wipes on the boss. It takes like around 5-6 minutes. So yeah, half an hour. You killed the boss, but it is late. And 17% people left. I mean, I don't know about you, but I usually play until like 2 o'clock or something like that. But yeah, 70% people left. You delete game because this is unbearable. You know what I mean? This is unbearable. I mean, I'm just kidding, but sometimes I'm well, I mean, I would rather like delete this game than do go through this again. So yeah, basically, you delete the game. No, let's be serious. So